Good evening and welcome to OmniBros Live. I am Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault, joined on a Monday as always with the fabulous Gabe the Babe from Gabe Infinity Watch. Gabe, how's it going?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing good. 71 degrees today while you guys are all dealing with snow and zombies and other nasty weather.
Okay, and I'll be turning your camera off right now. And from near mint condition, the one and only Omar. Omar, how are you?
I am also cold because it's like 30 something degrees here and snowing.
Yeah, it is butt cold here. I'm not happy.
I've never heard of that phrase, butt cold.
Yeah, it is butt cold
Or
here.
colder than a witch's titty, but never butt cold.
Yeah, it is. My wife just decided she wanted to go out to Costco and to Shoppers Food Warehouse today shopping. And I said, "Can we do that some other day?" And she said, "No, we're doing it today," and it was not pleasant.
They say it's 30, but like the wind chill is like 20.
It was so windy today.
Yeah. So
what? I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts all day.
Yeah, we hate you.
Mm-hmm.
As if we didn't.
I had my AC on and my fan was on.
I didn't need any more reason to hate Gabe.
You know where the temperature is perfect though?
Where's that?
In the warehouse at instocktrades.com, where they keep their books at the perfect temperature of, I don't know, 70 degrees with zero humidity, and it's a balmy, perfect Hawaiian music's always playing, and they bring you coffee whenever you want it, I'm guessing. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collector editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omniboslive discount. In the United States, if you order $50 or more, you get free shipping on that order. The service at InStockTrades.com, customer service is absolutely fantastic, and the packaging is beyond belief. That's InStockTrades.com.
Did you just say that they serve you coffee whenever you want?
I might have said that. I don't remember.
That's
a migraine.
Sounds like an amazing place.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure that you just kind of raise your hand and they bring you coffee right over.
What
Starbucks.
Kind of shipping are you paying for is what I'm wanting to know. Because let me tell you, free shipping doesn't give you that. What are we talking about today, guys? We're talking about the upcoming books this week, right?
Hauls, reads, and previews.
Hauls. Awesome.
Which is going to be very short for me because I hauled nothing. I read nothing. I was sick all week, and I didn't even order anything last week. So
wow, you were that sick?
I was sick for a good chunk of the week, and it threw me into a bad spot. So yeah, I had a lousy week last week. So
you're saying that you're so sick that you couldn't make an IST order and you missed out on that Berserk hardcover?
That's right. I weekly try to hit the keyboard for Berserk.
You're not mad enough for Berserk, Jess. I'll just go ahead and tell you right now. You couldn't handle the manliness that is Guts.
No, clearly not.
Guts? But you mean the old Nickelodeon sports show?
No, doofus. Guts, the main character from Berserk.
Does he have a piece of the aggro crag?
No, he has a manly, gigantic sword.
Wag, that's nothing compared to the aggro crag.
The what?
Aggro crag. Did you ever watch Nickelodeon Guts?
No.
Come on, chat. Somebody in the chat. We got to talk to Omar about having.
So with the blue monkeys and the yellow.
No, that's Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Okay, yeah. I go. Yeah, my Nickelodeon was more like you can't do that on television. That was my Nickelodeon. Like I don't know, somebody would get slimed and water. Somebody would get watered. So the shows that you're mentioning are the ones that like my younger brothers watched. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I remember they watched that too.
Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark was great. Guts was great.
I believe you. I'm just saying I didn't watch it.
Great. Rugrats was great. Doug is amazing.
I remember Rugrats and Doug and Hey Arnold.
Yeah, Hey Arnold was awesome. Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was, of course, great.
Yeah.
I watched Ren and Stimpy and
I
a
remember Ren and Stimpy,
little
yeah.
bit of Rocco's Modern Life and Doug was the other one my brothers watched.
All right, Rocco's awesome. I love Rocco. Man, Nickelodeon Guts was great. That was almost like that was the show outside of Double Dare. It was like Double Dare for cool kids, and because there's all like BMX bikes and crazy stuff like that.
What was the show that had the girls' summer? Somebody, she was a Olympic swimming star, and she'd ask questions, and she had a panel. And then there was like a guest that would do something, and they would ask her question. They would ask the guest something. Summer Sanders, that was her name.
Yeah, Summer Sanders. I forgot the name of the show. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, it would be like some kid would be like the guest on the show and would have some strange talent, or had some kind of weird like record or something kind of unique and fun about them.
Yeah,
and the panel would have to like ask like yes or no questions. And stuff
exactly.
Like
we watched that show. I remember that.
Oh, so you watched it with your kid?
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. I watched a lot of these with my younger brothers. But
you never watched Nick Arcade of all things, or Hey Dude, or Salute Your Shorts?
Hey Dude, no.
Yeah.
Salute Your Shorts. Maybe the first season because I was into that teenage drama. I remember they aired like some of the Canadian teenage drama, like what was it called? 15. Had Ryan Reynolds on it when he was a kid. But it was just like 90210. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. But anyway,
Gary Russell, that was called Finders Keepers.
So the video game show that you're talking about, is that the one where they put at the very end they put them inside of a video game to compete? Like it was pretty much a blue or a green screen, and the kids would jump to collect. So I remember that. That's
correct?
Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So I did watch a little bit.
Kristan had the right answer. That's right.
Oh, Figure It Out. Thank you, Kristan. We love that show.
I've never seen that.
Oh, yeah, this one kid I remember was like the champion of eating watermelon. Like he held some kind of record for eating watermelon. And then at the end, when they guessed or didn't guess what his special ability was, he would demonstrate it. So he would just tear through these huge slices of watermelon. It was awesome watching this kid just inhale watermelon for like 5 minutes.
When I was a kid, Nickelodeon was going through that weird like phase of we don't know what to put on here. So they bought a lot of like Canadian TV shows, a lot of Canadian made for TV movies. So I grew up with like Today's Special and like Pinwheel and things like that, or the anime Mysterious Cities of Gold. But there was this one movie that they would play. It was called what was it? It was the Peanut Butter Solution. You remember that, Gabe?
No.
I'll tell you the premise, but then I'll tell you the part that I remember the most. It was like this kid goes to a haunted house or somebody's house and gets scared. So scared that like all his hair falls off, right? So his friend tells him about this peanut butter solution where you like it. I don't know what they mix with peanut butter and it makes your hair grow. So
wait. Tell me that recipe again.
I don't know the recipe. Peanut butter or something else, but it made his hair grow and it wouldn't stop growing. Like so much so that they were like selling it for like cutting his hair to sell for paintbrushes. But that wasn't the part I remember the most. The part I remember the most was his friend had the idea of putting that same like peanut butter solution like on his junk. And keep in mind, this is Nickelodeon, right? It was like a made-for-TV Nickelodeon movie, so like his hair would just grow down there. And yeah, I think it was called the Peanut Butter Solution or something like that. But that's one of it was a weird like phase of Nickelodeon's life, like where they didn't know what kind of program to show.
They wanted to be the cool program. It's this isn't your dad's cartoons and stuff like that. So yeah, they really did some out of control stuff.
All right, Skull Narrative remembers. He remembers the Peanut Butter Solution.
Yeah,
that's what's up. It's old. That's like probably 87, 88. So what did you haul? What'd you haul, Gabe?
What I hauled was on Saturday we had Bill Sienkiewicz at the store, and he put on an excellent signing. So I didn't really haul a lot, but because of the signing, I did grab some prints, some Bill Sienkiewicz prints. This is really badass. Moon Knight print.
Mm.
And they're all autographed. They're all super cool. This one's great. This New Mutants print.
That's from the artist edition, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, because that's an original, like what he did for that cover. I like that.
And then I think this one's my favorite right here is this Elektra print.
Yeah. His art in Electra Assassin was so beautiful.
Oh man, yeah, his art just in general. Like you weren't here yesterday, Omar, when I was talking about, but he was doing original art there at the store. And you got to kind of sit and watch him splash paint on it and rub white out and do all this weird, just out of control stuff that, he doesn't just, everything is a tool. Like he was rubbing it with his hands and smearing it with his sleeve and just crazy stuff like that. So.
They took a gamble with him, like on New Mutants. The book wasn't selling that great. So they were like, well, let's get this crazy guy off of, what was it, his Moon Knight run. But it worked, man. Because and then Claremont started writing stories for that artist.
Yeah. Because I think he lives in LA, and we have Claremont coming to the store May 4th. That he was thinking of just dropping by the store because he hasn't seen Chris in like decades. Like they've never really seen each other in a long, long time. So he might pop back out to the store just for the Chris Claremont Art Adams signing that we have.
That's really cool that you guys both of those guys.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Bill Sienkiewicz's Moon Knight, that's the other thing I got was my Moon Knight Epic Collections signed by Bill Sienkiewicz as well.
You can't sell those now unless you sell them to some guy named Gabe.
But yeah, so
you're gonna get those CGC.
That doesn't work that way.
So in the back there, I see your same problem that I have with my KLX, and that's
what's that?
It breaks up the Fantastic Four by Hickman.
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah, it is to somebody that's OCD.
Not here. Mine are right there.
What do you use, Jess?
That's a KLX.
Mine are probably because I sold a couple omnibuses off here, and I just haven't shifted things over. So mine are probably touched.
Okay. So both of our channels. No, actually, Omnibroslive and Near Mint Condition got a shout out from the George Perez website this weekend, right?
What
they did?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm gonna share really quick because this is worth it. Now, Near Mint Condition got shared because of like a lot of the cancellation stuff. I did a video. Let me do it real quick. Hold on a second.
Stole our idea, Omar.
Just like you stole my idea about the glue, jackass. All right, let me know when you can see my screen.
Nope.
I highlighted you.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work. No.
You see it?
No.
Can you read that?
Wrong. No, you're doing it wrong.
How am I doing it wrong? Sharing your screen, asshole.
Well, I don't know how you're not working it correctly. You just press
Apparently,
the button.
he doesn't read the books because they're mostly still in plastic wrap.
That's the shout out that Gabe got. Which is my favorite shout out. Mine is boring. Mine was like, this guy's talking about DC cancellations, but yours was amazing. yours was like almost like a backhanded compliment. Look at this guy's amazing tour. Too bad this motherfucker doesn't read. For a minute there, I thought it was like Jess's book tour.
Oh my god, he'd have apoplexy at my collection.
That's great, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we both got shot.
That's badass, dude.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, my shit's still wrapped some of it because I haven't read it yet. I've read them in singles. But I mean, what? You don't open your food before you eat it, so whatever.
Anyway, I did not find that. Somebody pointed that out to me.
No, wait, I'm in. I'm going to post that on my Instagram.
To give you shit.
That's fucking, no, that's cool, man.
That is way cool.
Great.
I'm like, done.
That's awesome. You got to send me that. Send that to me in the chat.
I will. I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah.
I almost sent it to you this morning, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it as a
No way,
surprise.
dude.
That may be the greatest thing ever.
Dude, ask George Perez. He could spit in my mouth and slap my kids. I wouldn't care.
I should have commented on that about you CGCing your Omnis.
Yeah.
Did you haul anything else? And then we'll move on to reads.
No, that's all I got, man. Hell, I got a plane ticket to LA.
That's hauling. Where are you going?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Torpedo, we opened another store in Orange, California.
Oh, nice.
And what it is we took over this guy's store, and we're torpedoizing it right now. Like, we sent something like 85 long boxes of back issues down there. And since it's a store that we took over, they don't really know how to do things the torpedo way. They weren't using Diamond's ordering system. Like, they were using like this, like back matter, early internet DOS fucking Windows XP bullshit ordering system. So we got them the updated Diamond system. So I got to go down there and teach them how to, create items in a register, how to order from Diamond, how to set up pull lists for people, how to wipe your own ass, all that stuff. So I'll be down there for I'm leaving Thursday night, coming back Monday morning.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good.
I wasn't going to drive. That was my initial idea. But plane tickets were less than $100 round trip. So fuck that.
That's what's up. Yeah. All right. So let me show you my haul. I know you guys won't give a shit, but I found this on another Facebook group. I bought some JoJo hardcovers.
There's another Facebook group?
Yeah. Well, the Facebook group only deals in manga and anime. So
gross.
Got this. God, you two are so superficial, I swear. So snooty when it comes to this.
Shows about being superficial. What are you talking about?
Then I got these, yeah. So lots of love for JoJo.
Are you allowed to take those things over the border, or do you get arrested?
I don't understand that comment, nor do I have to answer it.
JoJo's boring adventure.
Oh, you go to hell, Jess. Look at this. This is awesome artwork. Like this manga has been going on since the late '80s. Borrows heavily from Fist of the North Star, of course. Got a huge following, so I've been wanting to read it for a while. And then I got hauled this. One of my packages, though, it's been out for shipment. Like,
got inspected because it was underage material.
It was like InCal, and what was it? What was the other book I was going to do an overview of, and then everybody else beat me to it online. He-Man, yeah, my He-Man omnibus. I've been waiting for, and then I ordered this like last week, and I got it like on Saturday, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess my package might be out there in the netherworld. This is pretty cool. This was nice. So now I need to get the Darth Vader omnibus. So
that John Cassidy cover is fucking disgusting.
It's not as bad as his Conan cover, dude. Did Conan go out of stock? Both covers? The omnibus?
I don't know about the John Cassidy cover, because I think there's like 50 million of those being burnt because of how disgusting the jacket is. I mean, I can check.
I think it did go out of stock. I don't think it went out of print or anything, but it went out of stock. Well, we all know the. Let's see. Now Amazon still says they have it for $98. No thanks. But yeah, I had read somewhere that it had gone out of stock. But anyway, that's all I hauled. What about reading? I know Jess said he hasn't read anything because he had a migraine. What about you, Gabrielle?
So I asked you guys earlier in the chat. Now that I finished Deadly Class, I wanted to do like another like long read, like a nice little like readathon. And Omar, you suggested Chris Claremont's X-Men, and Gio suggested that I do Hellboy. So I went with Hellboy, and I read through I started the first library edition, and I decided to put that down, and I think I'll skip that for a little bit and wait. I don't think I was in the right mindset or mood to read, kind of that kind of art style, that kind of storytelling type book. So that's going to be put on hold. And since I have Claremont coming to my store pretty soon, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and keep going with this. Start out with Claremont's X-Men.
Good for you.
And I've never read the entirety of Claremont X-Men, so this will be my first time. Like, I've read Days of Futures Past and issues here and there, but never all of it, and never concurrently with the Omnis. So,
Oh, you're in for a treat. There's
yeah,
a lot of.
I'm writing a couple of issues in, and it's fun. It's still.
Well, he didn't write it until issue 95.
94.
Was 94 his first issue? I thought it was 95 for some reason.
No, 94. So you get the Giant Size X-Men 1, which is written by our favorite Lane Wayne.
Never fails to crack Jess up.
And it's good. It's still like these earlier issues in his omnibus is told in a very old school Marvel, almost Silver Age storytelling style, where everything happens really fast, like one issue. Granted, Giant Size X was a giant size, and it was like 40 pages, but you would get like 2 or 3 full stories, it felt like, in these books. As opposed to today, where if something was to happen, like, a group of new X-Men take over and the old X-Men leave the team, that would probably take 2 years to tell, and would have 16 miniseries tied in.
Are you kidding me?
A whole 75 issues long to get that started.
Do you know how long the original 5 have been in this timeline?
It's awesome. I know.
5 years.
Great.
They just left right before extermination. So
yeah, good. That means they're caught up in that bullshit.
I agree with you.
Because the old X-Men in the now time was kind of cool, and I liked it a lot. So there. But yeah, so you get a lot of good stories. I mean, it's old school style. I know later on, he kind of, Claremont, when he takes over, he starts kind of getting his footing because he was still very young. Like, he had been like in his early 20s when he started the X-Men, I think. And you kind of get a chance to see him kind of grow and hone his craft a little bit. So I'm interested in seeing this or finishing this off. I'll do 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll move on to the Jim Lee Mark Silvestri books as well after that. So I got 5 big ass omnibuses to read. It's going to take me a long time. So for the next couple of weeks, month or so, probably even more, what I've read is going to be about what I've read within this story run. So, boom. And that's me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've got old reader, new readers tomorrow, so we decided to read the Greg Rucka run of Wonder Woman, his first run.
Nice.
The what's it called? The pre-Infinite Crisis stuff, not the Rebirth stuff. So the first, like, I need to upgrade because these are the original trades. Because the new trades, I think there's a total of 3 of them. But one of them is going to be on sale at In-Stock Trades tomorrow for 50% off. So just a heads up. So I need to get that. Because yes, I own like the original trade paperbacks, but I don't have the new ones with the newer, nicer paper and things like that. I love this run. And rereading it, it makes me appreciate his kind of storytelling, especially when it comes to heroes. But that's all I've read. Finishing up my IDW TMNT readathon too. But that's it.
That?
The latest volume 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
Was it 8 or 9? I'm on.
I think it's 9 because I think they're one behind or ahead
Transformers.
of Transformers. Yeah.
Transformers Volume 8 is out, and Volume 9 got solicited. Volume 10 just got solicited earlier this morning. So I'm hoping Phase 2 will finish out with Volume 11, making it for Phase 3. Wishful thinking, but I hope they finish that damn series out in hardcover. But that's it. That's it for me. Do you guys want to look at what's coming out this week really quick? what's 50% off?
Sure.
Thanks, Jess. Yes, Eyes of the Gorgon. God, that's when I was telling Amanda and Maddie, I'm like, that's when he gets amazing. Like, he's got this slow build up during his run, Ruckus run, but by the time you get to which one is it? This one here, the Eyes of the Gorgon, it's nonstop badassness.
Badassness.
Wait, what? What Wonder Woman did you say was on sale for 50% off?
The Greg Rucka Wonder Woman.
Is it called Wonder Woman?
By Greg Rucka. Yes, it will be. I think it's kind of hush hush right now. But
It's very hush hush because it's not on the list.
well, okay, maybe I have some inside scoop, Jess. I don't know.
You have very inside scoop because it's not on IST's list.
We'll put it on the list. We'll make it so. I'm making it go on sale 50% off tomorrow. Go and buy it, everybody, because it's an amazing run. Anyway, what's 50% off tomorrow?
You want me to just tell you what's 50% off?
Sure, unless Gabe wants to pull up the previews and look at it.
Whatever
Gabe,
you want.
Pull up the previews.
All right, never mind. He's working on it.
He is? Okay.
He needs to, have his weekly make fun of manga and ridiculous titles, and I can't take up for it because I haven't read any of the newer stuff. Like,
Because it's all garbage.
So I Married a Centaur. The one time I got reincarnated as a slime, which I've heard is quite excellent from a lot of people.
I have no idea if you're making things up or
I know.
Real manga,
real.
fake manga.
I know. That curse words cover. I wish that was a volume 1 because I'd buy it just for that cover. By the way,
That is a great cover.
Oh, the koala bear with the
yeah, whatever it is.
sword and a staff, some kind of gynecologic device.
Where does your wife go? All right, never mind.
What?
Is that the free clinic?
Yeah.
What do we got
It's
here?
actually behind the dumpster. All right. So yeah, as Omar pointed out, we have Curse Words Volume 4 with that really cool cover. Kill 6 Billion Demons. Trade Paperback Volume 3. I've never heard of this book before. It has Volume 3. Last Siege. Yet again, another damn Walking Dead trade. This is trade volume 31. Rick and Divine, trade paperback volume 8. Dark Horse Comics, we have Art Bravely Default hardcover. No idea what that is. Probably some weird manga fetish thing Omar would know about.
I love that I'm the guy that would know about this. First of all, the Art of Bravely Default is on my purchase list. Yes, because I love that art style. It's a video game, fool.
Let's see.
It's beautiful artwork from the video game.
You're getting this?
Yes, because when Maddie was in Japan, she was looking for this for me while she was over there, but she couldn't find it. Now this is the official American release, so all the text has been translated. So I'm really excited for that.
When you had Maddie when she was all the way over in Japan looking for this goddamn book for you, when she could have been doing something else completely fun.
I didn't hold a goddamn gun to her head. She asked me if I needed something. I'm like, yeah, I want this book. And she's like, okay, I'll look.
Oh,
Now, whether she stayed in her hotel room and slept or actually went to look, I don't know. But she told me she went to look. That's what friends do for each other. Jazz.
Yeah, you are some friend.
I would go out and look for some books for you.
Yeah, that's true. You did go out and look for that album for me when you were in France. That's
Asshat.
totally-
I was in another country. You asked me to look, and it wasn't even a real album.
It was a fake album.
You go to hell. You made me go snipe hunting, you son of a bitch.
Man, wild goose chase over there.
All right, what's next?
Another art book of how to Train Your Dragon. Don Quixote, starring Goofy and Mickey Mouse.
I swear,
Dragon Age.
this Disney license is all over the fucking place.
Yeah, Kristan was in Spain when I asked her to look for this book for me, and I'm glad it's coming out now because I'm definitely getting this.
The Dragon Age is under deluxe edition.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon: Hidden World. Kristan was traveling in Spain, and I said, "Could you get this book for me?"
Okay, wait. I can't tell if you're bullshitting or not. You're bullshitting.
I totally am.
I was like, but it's an American movie. All right, never mind. You go to hell with your jokes. Dragon Age. Click on that. I wonder if that's all 3 of the Art of Dragon Age books put together in one giant book. I'm hoping that's what it is. Nope. It is not. It's a novel. Does novel mean no pictures? Nope, this got pictures. Stefano Martino.
It has a foil stamped hardcover.
I do like that, but not enough to pick it up.
All right, let's see what else we got going on here then. Give me a second. Work. All right. So then we have Polar. And then we have.
Is that what the movie is based on Netflix?
Polar? I don't know. Does it say? Let's see.
If it's about a Cold War espionage agent. Yeah. Now a motion picture. Yeah, that's it. Cool.
It's a major motion picture.
It's a pretty badass movie. I've never read this, so that's why I was asking.
You know what else is a really badass movie?
300?
You know what was garbage? Xerxes.
Why? Not enough half-naked dudes in it for you? That was my problem with it.
Yeah, so I think from the picture here, it looks like it's going to be again one of those landscape style, thinner than taller hardcovers, just like the 300 book is. So that's going to look like shit when you put it on your shelf.
I think I saw the sequel, like half of it. I fell asleep. Just wasn't.
No.
It wasn't. I don't know what the problem was. It just wasn't for me.
All that hot man just got you like, exhausted, and you just passed out.
No, there wasn't enough hot dudes in it.
All right, so then we have Atomic Robo. Does anybody here read that book or that series?
No.
All right, that's another obscure book that a lot of people seem to like, but I guess nobody here.
Wait, wasn't it a Dark Horse at one time?
Yeah, I just jumped around a few different books.
Oh, never mind, I have read it.
Dark Horse can't keep any license. Come on.
Bubba Hotep, love that movie.
You know, a movie I didn't like.
Star Wars: The Empire. What? Says no one ever. That's a great movie.
It's good, but I don't pray at the altar of Star Wars.
Okay.
All right, Batman and Harley Quinn trade paperback. Catwoman by the great Jim Ballant, Volume 2.
Yeah, I'll be buying that. I'm so stupid. Because there's not going to be a Volume 3. Whatever.
You have to do a Volume 3 of these like 90s character books.
They didn't even give Azrael a Volume 2. They were like, you know what? We're not even going to solicit a Volume 2. Detective Comics 80 Years. That looks like a good book. It reminds me of the Superman book that came out.
That is 50% off.
Thank you, sir.
Flash Silver Age trade paperback or Omnibus trade paperback, Volume 4. Justice League of America New World Order trade paperback Essential Edition. Justice League Dark Volume 1.
That is 50% off.
Okay, what about Promethea, Jess?
Promethea.
That 50% off.
50% off.
Hells
it
yeah.
is.
Hells yeah.
I might end up grabbing that sooner or later because
there should be 3 of them. So
that first absolute is impossible to find.
They better not cancel these damn books.
It's gonna
That
be
Wildstorm's got some pretty good art on it.
and
but I've
Warren
never
Ellis
read it.
is writing it too. I haven't read it yet either, but I mean, I really wanted to give it a shot because of Warren Ellis.
That Justice League Dark book, is that a Rebirth book?
It's Rebirth, yes.
Okay. I heard that's pretty good.
It's gonna be a pretty expensive week for me. I see an omnibus already.
Is that the second one or third one?
There's only gonna be two. I know it's
only two. Okay.
It's so confusing with that stupid ass title.
Yeah.
Earth X Trilogy, Volume 2.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like, where's my Volume 3? I can't start reading these.
I'm gonna keep it in the wrapper, and George Perez is gonna make fun of me.
So we got Avengers. This is interesting. They have two covers. Did they do this for the first volume too?
No, they just started doing these variant covers to trade paperbacks, which is pretty dumb. But I think the first one they did that with was the Thanos by someone right before the Donny Cates stuff. It was the Mike Diodato and Jeff Lemire book. That had a variant cover to it. I mean, like Mr. Miracle got exclusive covers. So I guess the variant game is crossing over into the collected market a little bit more.
Didn't Mr. Miracle also, or is going to get a hardcover for comic book stores?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm waiting on that. Cannot wait. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, then we talked about Earth X Trilogy Omnibus.
Yep,
that is 50% off.
Picking that up.
Right. Exiles Volume 2.
Another one that will not see a Volume 3 because it got canceled.
Yeah.
Not the trade paperbacks, the actual comics.
No, I know. Yeah, I mean, I recently heard a podcast that had Kelly Thompson on it, and she was talking about how it's almost impossible to get a book to go past 16 issues anymore. So either way, Fantastic Four Volume 1. So this is the current running Dan Slott and a number of different artists. It was always listed as being a Sarah Pichelli book, but I think she did one issue.
Oh, she only did one issue?
Yeah, it was one, maybe two, maybe one and a couple pages.
Oh,
like,
man.
yeah,
Her art
on that book at all.
So good. Her art is so good.
That is also 50% off.
Thank you, sir.
Marvel Knights Punisher by Garth Ennis Complete Collection. Marvel Captain Marvel. That's hard to say.
Sorry, my friend goes to another country and looks for stuff for me. Star Wars Ewoks. Flight to Danger.
Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Volume... Jesus, I had to double check that. Volume 10, Life 2 Short Squirrel.
That is Jess's book.
That is most certainly not.
I thought you collected those. Hell yes. That is Volume 2 of the Epic. That has that amazing Jim Lee cover that they also reused for the video game. And the stories are okay at best. But the one that you want is the Jungle Adventure, which has that Mike Mignola and Wolverine Nick Fury, the Scorpio connection. Those are the best stories in here. And completely worth the price for those two alone. 17 through 30 is okay.
Are you telling me the truth, or is this another Omar whack job getting me to buy something that
First of all, I don't give anybody whack jobs without finishing it off. Okay? That's not the Omar way.
That's a damn fact. I know that.
That's not how I roll. So this finishes out like the Peter David run, and then Archie Goodwin takes over. And it's got John Byrne on artwork. And it's okay. Some of the issues are better than others. Like issue 25, I think, is one of the ones that stand out as one of the best ones. But it was during like the Acts of Vengeance, so Wolverine got to fight like Tiger Shark and teamed up with La Bandera. She was a Puerto Rican superhero, I think. But anyway, no, the fucking Jungle Adventure is amazing. And Nick Fury and Wolverine Scorpio connection is solid too. Seriously. It is awesome.
All right.
Michael Lombardo, wow, is this the most people watching ever? We hit what, 95 today, 97. We're at 93.
Excellent. Well, thanks everybody for
we passed over to Ewok's book.
We talked about that damn stupid book.
Does Omar cry after he gives one of his whack jobs asking for a friend?
Well, what do you think he uses his lose with tears?
Wait a minute, I didn't say never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna dig a hole any deeper. X-Men Black.
Yeah, X-Men Black. So this is a series of one-shots.
Best part about this, X-Men Black has the White Queen on the cover.
Yeah.
Awesome marketing. I love this run. This is like all the little one-shots that they did. Some of them were better than others, but I enjoyed Magneto was solid.
Yeah, the Mojo one was good because it's Mojo. It's good to see Mojo back.
No one says that. No one likes Mojo.
What? Come on.
Are these current or old?
This is current. New. This is right before they revamped the series with X-Men Disassemble.
Just you have the Adam Hughes cover of the single issue.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you remember now, right?
No, I do. Yeah, he did an awesome job autographing it.
You are correct, G. Scott. If you own the Ewoks and Droids Omnibus, you do not need the Ewoks trade paperback. You
don't need any of that crap.
Oh, welcome to the club, Frank Henry. Thank you for watching. Just this is our usual exchange. Jess gets to play moderator. Gabe and I get carried away sometimes.
As we just argue at each other. Yeah.
So I love this series.
Yeah, Tom Taylor's on the writing duties of this.
Ooh, X-Men Red, definite buy.
Yeah, love this series. I'm hoping they do a bigger collection of it one day, though.
I like the Jenny Frison cover she did for these issues too.
She's so talented.
She is.
This is right after. This is the series that spins right out of the Phoenix Resurrection storyline, right, Omar?
Yep. Yeah. This comes right after Phoenix Resurrection, right before X-Men Disassembled.
Well, that's issue 6 and 11. So
I wasn't belittling the Ewoks, G. Scott.
I was.
I love the two movies, The Battle for Endor and The Ewok Adventure. Those are some of my guilty pleasure movies. Oh, shit, WWE.
You know what? I saw that movie Fighting with My Family over the weekend. I did not realize that it was a quote-unquote autobiography of some female wrestler. I thought it was just a fun movie about a girl living up to her potential and her goals and her achievements to join the WWE, and it's something different.
Oh yeah, that looked pretty interesting, based on a real story, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Or that's how they sell it as.
No, it's that diva, whatever they call themselves. Her name is Paige. So basically, her growing up, coming to age, becoming like a keystone change in the WWE in a way, or WWF, whatever, and how they portray women in that franchise, and how much more screen time they get and respect they get now, and stuff like that. So it's a good watch.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
And then graphic novels and other comics and the weird manga.
Here, scroll through here really quick, because they're Barefoot Gen, one of the best manga ever. The final Bleach volume. Y'all talk about the recently fished Dark Tower book that was on Amazon, I think. I think Brooks found it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the complete Dark Tower saga from the comics, or in like a box set, or if it's another omnibus.
Don't know. I've never read any of that Dark Tower stuff.
The first few were great. Peter David, Jay Lee, Richard Eisenhoff, Hunter x Hunter. I know people get excited when that comes out because that guy takes long breaks too.
One Piece, 3-in-1.
Yeah. You stupid bastard. Jess, are you into those pre-code books?
I am not, no.
Really? I thought those were up your alley.
No.
All right, I think that's it. Another quiet week. I mean, all of February was a...
For you? I got a big expensive week, man. Got that Wolverine. I've got Earth X.
X-Men Red, Detective Comics.
Jess, you need You need to get that Wonder Woman book. It's gonna be on sale tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
The mystery book.
Just watch.
I think that's just Omar trying to get you back for making them go all over France looking for a fake album. He's gonna make you go all over the internet looking for a fake book.
I would never do that. What's up, Tyler? Tyler's in the chat.
What up, son?
Kristan's back from Spain. I appreciate it.
You dumb bastard. Tyler, if I make the last comment, do I win a new solicit book? Sure. That's the red.
I think we have set a mark now at 102.
Oh yeah, cool. What's up, Tolga? Love when that guy catches our live feed. Yeah.
No, we got Nash Villains in the chat. We got a lot of the regulars. Hey, if you guys are new, pop in the chat, man. If you got questions or if you want to.
If we don't have the answers, the other OmniBros will.
Omar will make it up
First
and you look all over the country for something that's not there.
I do. I can make up shit on the spot. I've gotten many dates and lots of jobs that way. So yeah, I think you're right. This hits the mark.
Dirty hot dog waterfall. Jess, will you read Golden Age Batman Volume 1 and review it? Let's see. This is March, April, May. I'm still doing my Cosmic Marvel read. So that's a good summer book I can do. Yeah, I'll try and do it this summer. I can do that this summer.
Golden Age Batman?
Yeah.
Wow.
How
many are there? How many volumes are there? 5?
I want to say there are 5 or 6. What's right up here?
Old man noises.
Creaky.
Get your mic still on.
No, 6. There's 6 right now.
Oh my gosh, how big is Doomsday Clock when a new issue drops? Curious too. What issue are they on? I stopped reading after issue 3 because of all the.
I think 9. It's either 9 or 10 that's coming up next, but it's been on super delay status. Like seriously, it's all these. That book started almost 2 years ago, and they put out maybe 8 issues in 2 years.
That's wow.
That is old school Image style right there, man. That's like Battle Chasers type release schedule.
You just wait, Omar. Dude, I'm already making dad noises like every time I get up. So Paul Fry has a good question. Do you think Berserk Deluxe will be back on IST anytime soon? I think in about a week or two they'll get some more stock of that book, because it's not like it went out of print or Dark Horse is letting it go out of print. It's just a matter of it's out of stock, so they have to wait for supplies. It's not.
Omar is the expert on that because he made a video about Berserk that's at like 60,000 views now.
Berserk and I go way back to many years. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving you shit.
Oh, okay. I thought it
was compliment.
Like your Perez video.
No, I don't care.
I don't consider myself an expert, but I do know that this is a property that they own and they're not going to let drop, unlike Conan and things like that. That's why those books went out of print so quick. Because people like us knew, like, hey, these books are going to go out of print. They're not going to come back.
We had I ordered 3 for the store. And so we knew it sold out on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, we had people just calling, all kinds of people calling from all over town looking for that book. We sold those 3 like pretty quick, like first day. Never have we ever really sold 3 big omnibuses in one day like that, unless it's like, me and the other guys buying it.
It's got a lot. I talked to Emily about it, and I mean, it's a record. 20 minutes and it sold out at IST. That like the book that came close to that was Conan, and that was at 53 minutes. And it's a couple things, right? Of course, you get more collectors. You got people more aware of these things because of YouTube, because of Facebook, because of channels like this. And also, Dark Horse isn't printing as many books as like Marvel and DC, right? And you throw in we've been waiting for a format like this for over 10 years. Yeah, this book is going to sell out. But I see it coming back in stock soon.
Dark Horse is usually pretty good about putting things back into reprint status.
Omar, you need to get the Berserk statue. Oh my god. The thing is $1,000, guys. I'm not made of Jess money. The best comment was like, they take like payments. I'm like, yeah. So does my doctor, my kid's school, and their dentist.
And IST.
I hope the collected editions get bigger and bigger, like Dave K says. That was always the point of this. Man, like they just keep growing and keep making more of these, and I just want to look at my shelf and have a complete run of Uncanny X-Men up there, right, and things like that, New Mutants in nice hardcover formats.
Yeah.
Because I've been in the game like since day one of Omnis, and you think about it in that span since when was it 2003 2002 2003. Not a lot of books have come out as much as I wanted them to. Like when they announced Uncanny X-Men, I'm like, oh cool, they're gonna do one every year. By in 10 years time, I'll have all the way up to like issue like I swear, because we didn't know, right? We didn't know how it was gonna be. We had no idea. We were just speculating, like, okay, if they do one a year, we're gonna have all the way up to like the Trial of Gambit or some shitty storyline in 10 years time. I never thought it would be like this. Like, oh, okay, they didn't print volume 2. They went right for new X-Men. Interesting. and then it's like, oh, okay, they're doing the Age of Apocalypse. Maybe they're not doing it in chronological. No, they did not do it in chronological order. But I don't know if that worked better for Marvel or not. Whereas DC has been doing what like Golden Age and Silver Age in the chronological order, haven't they? I don't buy them, Jess, but don't you? Like Flash and
yeah,
what's that?
They
Batman?
have them, yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
older books, yeah, those are the only ones that have made sense that they put out. Yeah,
They put out more than 3 volumes in a row.
right.
Like Marvel.
Oh man, Nash Villains. He's about to celebrate his 1-year collecting anniversary. And yes, Dave K, exactly. When I'm 60, I don't want to be sitting around thinking, oh man, why didn't they reprint these books? Like Uncanny X-Force, I don't understand their mentality sometimes when it comes to reprints. We've had like 3 or 4 reprints of new X-Men, but only one printing of Astonishing X-Men?
Well,
That's
Jess and I kind of talked about that
crazy.
yesterday, where they're putting out these unnecessary additions, like Infinity Gauntlet mixed with Infinity. As
Oh yeah, I make fun of that. I made fun of that book from day one. When we talked about that book, I'm like, that is stupid. But you know,
yeah, it's dumb. But we're not getting a reprint of Uncanny.
But if you think about it, though,
or Annihilation.
But if you don't have it, like if somebody is like, well, I don't have Infinity Gauntlet, shit, should I buy this? Of course, my thing is to say no, wait for the reprint. But every time I've said wait for the reprint, they release some other thing like the Infinity Gauntlet box set,
which is awesome.
Which yeah, but it's not oversized, right? Yeah, but I know why you got it. I would rather them re-release an omnibus instead of making more of those box things.
No, I hear you. I mean, who needs a Civil War box set? That one's unnecessary. And then
stop it.
Oh.
Hey, what about mine, Tyler?
Making my mocha ass blush.
What about the Silver Fox, Tyler?
Last comment.
Last comment. Cut the show.
Yeah, but how come we don't have an Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, the Lee Kirby stuff? That's out of print. It's like a
the X-Men stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't, because I mean, we don't know the inside scoop, right? We don't know how much these things cost to print. But I think one thing that I mentioned on my channel was, if DC is really struggling with sales, why don't they just do, print on demand?
I've been saying that for the longest time, dude.
Why not make it, because there are collectors out there, obviously, that are willing to pay an arm and a leg for some of these things to get reprinted. A lot of DVDs company, like the DVD stuff went that way. A lot of the cartoons, like, was it Pirates of Dark Water? No, Silverhawks, right? Volume 1 came out. and then everybody got it. And then volume 2 was one of those print to DVD, like print on demand. They printed it as you ordered it from Amazon.
Yeah.
I wish this was kind of the same way. I mean, who wouldn't pay?
Just be limited.
If a book is out of print, like Infinity Gauntlet or like Dave had mentioned, Uncanny X-Force, who isn't going to buy it for cover price, right? Who's not going to pay for cover price when people are selling it for $700? Or Conan is impossible unless Marvel decides to do their own colossal Conan stuff. But it's almost like that's almost an easy thing to do to print these books on demand like that. But I don't know.
I don't know, because then you'll get 3 people who want West Coast Avengers, and all 3 of those people would be Omar.
Okay, hold on.
Kind of a waste of the print.
Terry Moore said his print run on Rachel Rising hardcover Omnis cost him like $80,000. I wish I knew how many he had. And then there were also limited editions too of that, right? Like there was a red cover. That's the one you all have, or maybe Jess has.
I have the black cover one, yeah.
Okay, Jess has the rich white man cover. My bad. The red cover.
Always have to go there, don't you?
Yes! It's all I got, man. It's all I got. I've got the standard green cover, and then there was a red cover too, right? No, the red cover was the soft cover. That's what it was. Yeah, so my bad, Jess. I take back what I said.
Too late. It's out
You
there.
have the
and my feelings
hardcover.
are hurt.
You have no feelings.
We talk about my feelings all the time.
Yeah, I know. Maybe a little too much.
Yeah. And you never talk about your feelings no matter how much I ask.
I know. Maybe you just got to get me drinking bourbon and cranberry juice.
Not worth it. Gross. That dude, we're gonna be in Chicago together. I want to see you drink that stuff, and then I will not drink it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
I want to see if that's a real thing
Because
or not.
spoilers,
it's real.
gonna happen.
It's real.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Well, I'll be there not drinking. I'm just a straight up whiskey guy. I don't need no cranberry sauce in there or cranberry juice.
Cranberry sauce.
That sounds kind of good. I like cranberry sauce a lot. But yeah.
Can someone go to berserk? So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, fellas. Unless you all have any more questions in the chat, or Jess, you want to talk about something?
Yep. We've covered just about everything, I feel like.
Yeah. Even feelings made it to this episode.
Even our feelings.
Even Omar giving whack jobs.
I say things.
You certainly do. And they sell things at InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts, they add 2% to that. Collected editions can also be had for an Omnibroslive discount code every quarter. The quarter's coming up soon. Not real soon, but kind of soon. If you live in the United States and you order over $50 in an order, your shipping is free. The customer service at InStock Trades, absolutely fantastic. The packaging at InStock Trades, it's amazing. It's bomb-proof. It's perfect. That's InStockTrades.com. Our sponsor.
I love some of these code ideas. Nash Villains, a tour of my books. I think I have promised people since last year, so I've set a date for April. April is when I'm gonna do it. So.
And to answer your earlier question, Omar, it looks like the John Cassidy cover for Conan is out of stock right now.
Out of stock, okay. So not out of print. So enough of that. Enough of that cover sold.
But it's the status they have it at is what's called back ordered stock, which means they're just waiting to get more from Marvel, if there is more. So
I'm curious to see how many of those they printed too, because I wonder if it was like the Deadly Class of Kung Fu. Just enough.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not like they're printing X-Men, right? They knew that there's a small little niche market for this.
Yeah. It's gonna be a smaller print run.
Yeah. So I want to say maybe like 800 or something. I don't know. I'd like to see those numbers, but
They
I don't think those.
they rarely release that.
And it's like very vague. It's like, oh, we printed in the 800s. I think Annihilation was one of the few that they said they printed like 800 or something of those. All right. So is that it?
I'm good. There's nobody else in the chat who has anything else to ask. We've still got 94 people watching.
Mike F. No, I haven't. I'm not picking it up. Is it? I didn't know there was a new Mega Man trade paperback, but I will.
Yeah, it's getting double wrapped with the new Wonder Woman.
I see what you did there. Fake news, motherfucker.
I do want to check out that new Mega Man though. I really enjoyed the Archie Mega Man set. I had most of the traits from that. It was a good series. A lot of fun.
I've got the When Worlds Collide, which was the Sonic and Mega Man trade paperback.
Yeah, I have Worlds Collide. And I remember I ordered the second one, which was called, God, I forgot what it was called, but it was the one that had Street Fighter and like all the Capcom stuff was in there with it. But that's about the time when they lost the license, and that never came to fruition.
G. Scott, on Sunday's show, Lou and I will be given a Captain Marvel movie review. His will be like a 10-minute in-depth, shot-by-shot, analytical review, and mine will be like 3 words.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
You're such a good man. You're a good man. I thought Gio was hopping on here for a second.
I thought so too, but I guess not.
I was really excited because that's the one guy I haven't done an episode with. So maybe next time.
That's because you and him are the same person.
Probably, just like Psycho Cleveland and Jess are the same person.
That's right.
We know Jess.
Where is Psycho Cleveland? He hasn't been on in a while.
I don't know. Did Gabe accidentally boot him while you weren't on?
No.
I haven't seen him around. Every once in a while, like he'll pop up on my channel, but usually I see him here on Mondays.
I think Luis is gonna love the movie. I think he's gonna step out of his sheltered little outlook on these movies, and he's gonna end up enjoying it. And if he doesn't, then he's lying.
What, Gabe, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me, Gabe Infinity Watch, here on YouTube and on Instagram. You can find me on the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group, posting gifts that don't work anymore.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Aren't you an admin there? You should know that. You disabled it.
Yeah.
You disabled it on accident.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, doesn't just owns Facebook, right?
Yeah, right. Omar, tomorrow night, Old Reader, New Reader, where can they find that fantastic episode?
That is going to be on my channel, Near Mint Condition, at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where we're talking about Greg Rucka's awesome run on Wonder Woman. And again, I say, it's going to be on sale for 50% off at In-Stock Trades. Watch.
Okay.
And if it is, you need to buy it, Jess, because you need to upgrade to that trade. Because it's awesome.
I can't wait to see tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be boring, but now it's exciting.
All right.
You can find me, Omnidog, on YouTube, on Omnidog's Vault, and on Instagram, Omnidogs_Vault. Thank you for tuning in. We had a great chat tonight. We appreciate all our viewers. I think we hit a record number tonight. We hit triple digits. We appreciate all of you viewers out there. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button. It does something to our algorithm, which makes us earn $1 million a day, which would be great.
You're holding out on us.
Yeah. I mean $1 a day.
That sounds more like it.
Okay.
Hey, we're not starving kids from Peru. Well,
hey, that's like 3/4 of my family. Go ahead, Jess.
So please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And thank you to the chat. Thank you to our viewers. And thank you to IST for sponsoring us. Good night, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love.
And go back a little bit and watch my video tour and see all my wrapped books that George Perez called me out on.
That is the best moment possibly of my life.